fuck, I've already dropped the mic. That's a great way.
Oh well. What a good start.
Absolutely
we're
fantastic
off.
way to start the episode, man.
We're rough.
I turned it down.
Nice.
You still didn't even take the cue. You still didn't even take the fucking cue. I actually turned the music up so Gary knew we were, and he still didn't fucking do it. He just
Yeah, but I
sat
thought
there
you were
in
going to
silence.
jump in.
Thought I was going to jump in. You
Yeah,
always
I
jump
don't know. I
in.
just thought you were going to jump in.
I mean, it's usually you that kind of starts off with some nonsensical bullshit.
Is it though?
What's happening?
What?
Fucking phone away, dude. Jesus Christ.
Look. No. No.
Yeah, fair enough. Hello. This
Hi.
is episode 84
God damn.
of the Dead End Friends podcast. This is a podcast with two dudes who know absolutely nothing, and then we still talk about everything. Go to do us a favour if you don't already. Go and find their TikTok.
I can't believe these are the words we have to say.
Go and look at some 30-year-olds try and make TikToks. It's fucking so dumb.
Beyond dumb. Beyond dumb.
Yeah, like I definitely think we're gonna need to start doing some like dancing ones and stuff soon. Like, I don't know if you're down for it, but I'm definitely down for
I'm
it.
gonna have to start taking my clothes off on TikTok.
Yeah, dude.
Is that how it works?
Just like dance to some Beyonce or some shit.
Some Beyonce.
Is that not what the kids do?
You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong person. I have no idea what kids do. Not like actual kids. Like they probably just like shit themselves or whatever. But
Can't confirm.
I mean, like the youngers.
the youngers.
The youngers.
What's a younger? What's class as a younger?
Anything 25 and under, I guess.
Yeah, just like not a person yet. As you always
Yeah,
like to
not a
say.
person yet.
Just like doesn't know who they are. Haven't quite figured it out. I mean, I still don't think I have. Am I still 25? Can I still be 25?
You've kind of figured it out a little bit.
Have I though? I'm fucking annoying, dude.
More than those fucking dorks. You know what you're about, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. Cool, man. See, if other people think I do, then cool. Nice one. I'll ride that wave.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude. I just wake up and put my shoes on.
Just your shoes.
Nothing else. Just my shoes. Wake up, put my shoes on, and then just like make some cereal or something.
I hate that saying. Make some cereal. Because you don't fucking make it. You pour it into a bowl. I'll make you some... No, you won't. You won't make me some cereal. Puff that rice yourself. Puff it.
My man. What would you say? Pour some cereal.
I'm going to get some cereal. I'm going to have some cereal. I'll get you some cereal. Because you don't make it. You do not make it. It's not a meal.
But you're doing more than one thing. To me, that's making something.
Well, you're pouring two things into a bowl.
Do you make a sandwich?
Yes, you make a sandwich.
Yes, you make a fucking... Did you make the bread, bro? Did you knead
No,
that
but
dough?
I made the sandwich.
Did you make the dough?
No.
Did you knead that dough? Did you let that dough rise? Did you leave it in a proofing drawer and let it rise
No, because
up?
that would be making bread. You use bread to make a sandwich.
Right.
Right?
I made the cereal. I made those shreddies.
No, you
I
fucking
handcrafted that fucking wafer.
knitted that together.
Fuck yeah, dude. That took me goddamn hours. They got one shreddy.
Nope.
I don't have a problem with that at all, man. I'm just going to continue to say it.
All right.
Make fucking cereal. I don't
Okay.
know. I also don't know why I said make cereal, because I don't eat cereal. I couldn't actually tell you the last time I had a bowl of cereal.
I had cereal last night after my dinner. I was so hungry.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Who
I had my
does that?
dinner and I was just like, I'm still hungry, so I'm going to have some cereal. Have some Cocoa Pops.
Pick anything else. Why would you have cereal after you like?
Don't
that's
have
not
anything
a
else
late
in my
night-
house.
That's not a late night snack.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
dude.
it is.
There's so much sugar.
Nah, they've taken like most of the sugar out of Cocoa Puffs now. Or Cocoa Pops, whatever they're called.
No, they fucking have not, dude.
Yes, they have.
That's so much sugar. Just like after dinner, just throwing down a full fucking bowl of
It was
Cocoa
like
Puffs.
fucking, I don't know, 8 o'clock or something. I was like, that's not that late to have all the sugar.
Yes, it is, dude.
Which was not what I thought because I was having fucking cereal. It was fine. Jesus fucking Christ. Every week.
Just don't eat cereal.
I'll make it instead then.
Yeah, make your cereal and then you can eat it as long as you've actually put the effort in.
It's okay.
I felt like I was actually going to talk about something and you totally threw me off with fucking cereal, dude.
Talk about putting your shoes on and then making cereal.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Cool. Podcast over. I don't have anything interesting to say this week, which really sucks.
We've never get anything interesting to say. That's literally like the whole point of this fucking podcast. It's just the two of us trying to make conversation because we're like getting old, and we're like we need to try and like figure out how to talk to people.
Yeah.
But instead of talking to people, we just speak to each other. I mean, you definitely talk to a lot more people than I do.
I have to.
You have to talk to people. That must fucking suck.
It does. My brain was so frazzled by like the end of the day. Like, I just said to like my second last client, I was like, I'm done, man. He was like, what? And I was like, we're not talking. Sorry. And then he spoke the entire time, and I was like, okay. He actually listens to the podcast. He's cool as fuck.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he's cool.
Do you ever have those ones though where like you can just kind of sit back because you just know that they're just gonna have the whole conversation like for you? Like,
yeah.
I quite like those. Like I've found myself that I actually really like those people.
What I've noticed about these people though, and this is very specific to my job, is they're the ones that move all the time. It's hard.
Yeah, animated.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I just don't need a moving target. I got sharp things. New head, bro. How about you stop moving? Please. I don't have the insurance for this. I don't want to be sued. All they can have is free haircuts for the rest of their lives. Like, I can't give them anything else.
You get them to sign a waiver? Just like any cuts or scrapes or bruises on you, bro. It's like when you go to a trampoline park. I don't know how often you go to trampoline parks, but if you go to a trampoline park, you need to sign a waiver. It's being like, yeah, that all of this equipment is dangerous as fuck, but you know it's dangerous as fuck. So if you break something, it's on
came
you,
here
bro.
on your own.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I can, because I guess it's like in the job description that I don't cut them.
Literally Sweeney Todd or some shit.
Yeah, those people are interesting to me.
I really like having people like that. Like, so like my work is very social. Like they do social events and like they hold things. Like they've got like a Christmas party and stuff. And like I always want to make sure that I'm like at the table where the people who like talk, because then that means that I don't have to make any small talk because I'm fucking terrible at it. I'm so bad at small talk because I don't know if it's just like there's a part of my brain that just goes, you don't care enough to ask about the small talk. Like I actually want to know useful information, not did you have a bowl of cereal this morning?
Did you make it?
Did you make your own cereal this morning? Like I'm not good at pleasantries. I'm not good at pleasantries.
My trick for it is that I try my best to remember at least one thing from previous conversations.
Right. Yeah.
And I just hold on to that and I ask them about it next time I see them. And more often than not, they'll go off on a tangent.
Oh, nice.
It's really good. Like,
just get them to talk about that one thing.
I feel like I've got that down a little bit, you know? Like, I kind of know... I kind of know how each client is going to be before we even sit down.
Yeah.
Like, big part of what I do is just reading the room.
Oh, like reading the people coming in the door?
Yeah. I can tell if somebody's got an appointment. I can tell if they're needing to make an appointment. I can tell if they're just here to ask a fucking dumb, fucking stupid question.
Oh, really? You just like read the body language as soon as they come in?
Oh, here we go. You know? But I start every single service the exact same way.
Yeah.
I'm like, how's your day been?
Right.
That's it. Or if it's first thing in the morning, I was like, you got a busy day ahead of you?
Ah, nice.
And if I say to them, how's your day been? And they'd be like, it's been dead busy. I know I'm not getting chat.
Yeah.
Yes, it's fucking, it's been so long, man. I'm like, yep, cool, no bother. But if it's the beginning of the day and I'm like, oh, you got a busy day? And I'm like, yeah, actually. I was like, oh, cool, where you going? And then I don't have to speak. Like,
it's like you're like feeding them the line.
Absolutely. Like, my job is basically saying, yeah, oh wow, really? Fucking hell, that's cool, man. That's my job.
You've just got like phrases like written down in the back of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't need to say anything else.
It's like you're just emoting. You're not actually like saying anything. You're just kind of like hitting up on the D-pad and just like finding one to go. Yeah, it did.
Cool. It is interesting though, because I was really bad at it for like when I worked in the hotel. Like,
yeah.
I was just such a fucking nervous wreck of a human being.
Yeah.
Because I remember I went to, I don't even know if you know this, I went to like a thing called STEPS course, or STEPS, whatever it was. And basically it's like a self-confidence course.
All right, okay.
Because I was just so like anxious about speaking to people and didn't really have the confidence to speak out and say whatever I needed to say. That I went to this course to try and help that, and it worked. Like, a lot of it is like fucking write down these like manifestations, blah, blah, blah. Read it before you go to bed, read it when you wake up. And like, I hate that bullshit, but it did work.
It does work.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember, like, as part of my therapy, it was like a self-confidence journal.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. I don't know if it was self-confidence journal, if it was something like that, or self-esteem journal or something like that. And it was just like, kind of like the beginning of phrases, and then you just kind of like finished it off. So today I was proud of, today I felt good about, next week I'm looking forward to, like, all that kind of shit. It definitely does, because like,
I think a lot of it's just positive language, isn't it? Like, you just got to start saying I can, not I will, you know, like I can.
Because it's so easy to just get like stuck on the bad shit, because it's really easy to like react to the bad shit.
Yeah, it's easier to react to the bad shit. Like,
it's so easy to react to the bad shit, but then it's not as easy, like, or it is as easy to react to the good shit, but it's almost like most of the time you fucking take it for granted, because you're just like, yeah, of course, like I suppose I need to have like good shit in my life.
Yeah.
But then it's like you're not taking the same amount of time for that good shit that you would be for the bad shit.
Mm-hmm. So
you're spending more of your time on the bad shit, and then that just becomes like kind of normal. Just
which
being
is
in that
depressing
kind of like
as fuck.
shitty little state of just like,
yeah.
Grunting.
It's so depressing.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why it is easier to get into like the negative side.
Because naturally, like, everybody likes a bit of drama.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to have like a moan about stuff.
But I've always kind of thought of myself as like a kind of like positive person. You know? Like,
but that's just because of the music we listen to.
Yeah.
Like, we listen to like Have Heart.
Yeah.
Bean.
Of course. And I think that obviously plays into it as well. Like, music is obviously a massive part of
huge.
it. But I do like to think of myself as quite an optimistic person, you know, glass half full, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but as soon as one little thing happens, I'm like, my day is ruined.
Spiral.
I jump off a bridge. This could be okay.
But it could be like a conditional thing for like who we are and where we live. Because I genuinely think that like historical factors and also weather has a huge part to play in our people.
Has the biggest
like,
part.
As Scottish people, we live 80% of our life under greyness.
Yeah.
Under dim, dull greyness. Like, I had to
soak through to the boxes.
I had to turn my lamp on at 2 p.m. today while I was working, because I couldn't see my keyboard anymore.
It's so depressing. And this is us until like March minimum.
Yes.
Minimum.
So it's like, I definitely think that has like a lot to. So it's like, it's almost conditioned in the Scottish people to be a bit more miserable than regular folk.
Yeah.
Because it's just constant grey oppression from like the end of September until, like you said, start of March.
The weather's dreich. Our mood's dreich.
Aye.
It's the best word. Dreich.
That's a very nice word.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah. There is no explaining that word.
No. It's just gross.
I think that's got a huge part to play in it, man.
And I said that to Shanna earlier on today. I was like, why the fuck are we not on holiday? Like, I just want to be somewhere nice.
Let's just be on holiday for the next 5 months.
5 years. For the rest of my life. Sick of it. So sick of it.
But then, being a person from Scotland and you go and live somewhere that's like sunny and stuff, do you think you would eventually get sick of that as well?
Nah.
But fucking hell, I would kill for a bit of rain.
Nope.
Man, right. I will fight the battle of coldness, right?
I know you will.
I will openly, honestly say that if it's sunny and freezing, I am at my best self.
But I like that. I love that. I think that is top tier weather.
Beautiful.
See, soon as it fucking rains though, which is, you know it's gonna by 11 o'clock. I'm over it. I just don't want the rain. Like, I can live my life with it being cold and windy or whatever, but as soon as it starts to rain.
That's where we differ. I can fuck with the rain. I don't have a problem with rain at all. It's wind. Fuck wind, dude. I cannot fucking... See, if I'm walking and I'm then going a different, like, angle...
If you're at an angle, yeah.
Because of the fucking wind, I get fuming. It all comes from being a paper boy. It all comes from being a paperboy. I had a paper route when I was 13 years old, right? And as soon as it was fucking windy, because I lived in Neilston that was on top of a fucking mountain, it was always windy, man. Always fucking windy, man. And my fucking paper bag would be flowing like I'm Superman. My fucking coat is in every different fucking angle under the sun. I can't wear a hat even though my ears are fucking flying off with the cold because it's so goddamn windy. Oh, I hate the wind, man.
Did you walk or did you have a bike?
I don't even know if I could ride a bike at that point, man. I'm a slow learner, man. It took me so long to learn.
What age were you when you had a fucking paper round?
I think I was 13 when I had a paper round.
You can ride a bike at 13?
No, I think I might have been able to.
You must have.
I was super late. Like I still remember being like, all the homies and like my brother would all be going out on their bikes, and then I would rock up with like, this trike thing. And I would just pretend it was a scooter, but it was like you know, Jigsaw and like the soft.
Yeah.
Like my fucking legs are like.
No.
Because I just refused to learn how to ride a bike.
I mean, if it was an adult trike, that would be dope. But
and I know trikes are a thing.
Yeah, they must. They must
for sure.
exist.
I mean, I was a late bloomer and everything. I still don't think I've been through puberty properly. Like I can't grow a beard.
Not everyone can grow a beard.
But mine's still like very like pubis. Like it doesn't grow in very thick or anything, you know. And it comes in very sparse.
Yeah.
It might just be because you know I just can't grow one.
Do you like shave at all?
No. I shaved like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Do you do your whole face or just like here?
Oh, I don't shave my tash.
Nice.
I like having that. Yeah. I know it doesn't. I know it's not much.
Yeah.
But it gives me some extra definition on my face when I look at it. No, I just shave like where there's hair that isn't on my upper lip.
Just try shaving everything. Just see
why?
Because then you might be able to grow a beard.
I don't want to, man. I don't want to get rid of my tash. Because then I'll need to walk about tashless for like fucking 6 weeks.
You'll lose like your creep vibes.
Yeah, dude. Like I definitely have a face that. That's the thing, actually. Right? Here's something. Have you found? I don't know if like you have this because obviously our faces are very different. Do you feel like random strangers just talk to you because you're just like approachable?
I think I do get that quite a lot.
I get it all the time.
I get it on the bus a lot.
I don't get on the bus. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, like I've not like in the morning if I've not got my headphones on yet. Somebody's talking to me, and I'm like, no, not today.
Do you think we've actually just got like those kind of faces? Like
we look nice.
How many people will just like come up to me and just like start a conversation? And then I've just started this podcast about saying how I can't make small talk with people I fucking know and work with and deal with every day.
Just send them to this episode every single time. Just be like, sorry, you need to listen to this.
I just need a QR code. Just like scan the code, motherfucker. Just leave me alone. But yeah, like people will just like approach me about shit. Like see those people on the street, especially. See people trying to like sell you stuff or like charity people and all that.
Nope.
Every single fucking one of them, especially if they're like somehow Buddhist. I think I just like attract the Buddhist ones.
You look like you need some peace in your life.
That's probably what it is, man. Just like that man has a lot of grey hair.
Look at that man's aura. We need to change that.
I've just got a stinking ass aura about me, dude.
Like,
I'm actually walking around looking like Rolf from fucking Eddie and Eddie. Just like green shit just floating off of me. Yeah. It's fucking weird, man. And then they'll just like ask me stuff, and then I think it was talked about a couple of episodes ago where like somebody will be talking to me, and I'll just not be taking it in because I'm thinking about like,
don't be weird.
What the fuck am I going to say? So I have no idea what they've said.
You're like, yeah, man, cool, whatever. I'm like,
do you need something? Like, can I help you?
I quite like that. I like when people come up to me and they need something, and I'm able to give them what they need.
Or like directions.
Yeah, like today, a guy came in at the barber's. Like I wasn't cutting hair at the point. And the guy was like, is there like a Spanish, like Mexican shop around about here? And I was like,
what?
I was like what kind of stuff? He was like, oh, like, I need like cornmeal. And I was like, oh yeah, there's a deli down there. Like Lupe Pintos. You can go down there. And like you can get probably everything you need in that shop.
That's fire.
And I was like, That's cool.
I'm
glad
helpful.
I got that. But I've noticed that about like barbershops. Like a lot of people will just come in and ask for like where shit is.
Yeah. It's like a staple.
Yeah, because I always feel like it's like the community center, you know?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
it's basically the community center because I find out everything before everyone else. You know, it's great. I got a couple of clients that are cops, ACAB. You know, that is what it is. But they always tell me when shit's going down.
Oh, really?
I love it.
They tell you when there's like something's gonna happen. You can
I never have to buy the digger. Like I just find out what's going on.
Buy the what?
The digger.
What the fuck is the digger?
You never seen the digger?
No.
Mr. Ali 100% sells the digger. It's £1.50. It is basically a pamphlet outlining everything that's happened in like Glasgow's underworld in the last week.
What?
Yeah, it talks about everything that's happening in the courts, people who have been up for like assault, murder, like whatever. Like it's dynamite. I love it.
How do they get this information? They've got snitches.
Yeah. Yeah, they do
That's
have snitches.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking
What's
incredible.
it called?
The Digger.
The digger.
Yeah.
I might need to try and find out if Mr. Ali does have that.
That's
bussin'.
Mr. Ali will have it. The news box on Vicky Road has it.
That's bossing.
Yeah, it's got like a shout outs page. It's just my fucking favourite thing. But it's just like people like still they text in as if they're like speaking on MSN like back in the 2000s.
Right.
It's like alright mate, but it's like AWRYT.
Yeah.
Yeah. M8. Shout out to Wee Chaza, but it's W33. Like always. These people still exist.
So
the
good,
digger's so much fun. I love it.
I've never seen that before.
I don't buy it very much anymore, but like I used to buy it like every other week, like just to keep up. Fucking class, man.
Just to keep up. Like your fucking mates. I guess it's like people buying like fucking like Take Me Out and shit. Is that what that's called?
Alright, OK Magazine.
Yeah, all that dog shit that's like, oh, the prince is shagging a fucking leprechaun.
The prince is shagging a leprechaun.
That's anytime I see one of those fucking headlines, that's all I like. It's so far fetched. It's the most bullshit fucking headlines I've ever seen.
Always.
And then I still see people buying them. Like my downstairs neighbour who lives in the bottom, she buys them, and I'm just like, my gal, why?
Yeah, but she loves like Jeremy Kyle reruns and watching Loose Women. You know, like
I also love Jeremy Kyle reruns.
Is he not a bad person?
I have no fucking idea.
I thought he was a bad person.
Is he a bad person?
Not get cancelled.
That's a bad person?
That's why it's not on telly anymore.
I thought it just stopped because it's like nobody watched it anymore.
No, I'm pretty sure he was a bad cunt.
Well, yeah. Well, a
Google
it's not a surprise. Yeah, can we find out? I mean, like, that was like prime, I'm not going to school, I'm sitting and watching the telly. You know what I mean? It was Jeremy Kyle and Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is so much fun.
So good, man. Just fighting these fucking cunts in their house.
Jeremy Kyle.
Cancelled. I just didn't know that. I'm so out of touch. Is that recent?
Oh, here we go. Here is an article, and it's on ITV. What?
Did they call him out on his own
Inquiry into reality TV shows after ITV cancels the Jeremy Kyle show after death of a guest.
What?
When's this from? 2019.
Jeremy Kyle kill someone?
Holy shit.
Death of a guest.
Yeah, there's a lot of reading here. Oh my goodness. Give me
bullet
fucking bullet points. A minute. It's not giving me any information. I don't want to know about the fucking... He said, when you take highly strong, often vulnerable people under huge blood pressure. Yeah, yes, it may... Oh, what? This is telling me fucking nothing.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, let's right. So Jez is not on the telly anymore.
Yeah, apparently he's got a new show coming out though.
Fucking hell.
Well.
The Jeremy show, did you take out Kyle?
Yeah. He did fucking nothing on that show as well. It was so stupid.
No, he was an instigator. That was his entire point. Like he would bring up stuff about one of the guests that would enrage the other. And then he would try and find some kind of resolution that wasn't going to happen because these cunts didn't want resolution. They just wanted to fight.
He wouldn't even find the resolution. He'd bring that Graham guy out. Remember the baldy guy with the goatee? They'd bring him out and he'd go, I'll fix you.
Just calm down. Don't worry about it.
I used to love Jerry McKyle. Not Jerry McKyle, the other one, Jerry Springer. That was a lot.
I never watched Jerry Springer, man.
Jerry Springer was so much fun.
The only the Jerry that I know is from like Goldmember. Was it Goldmember, or was it the second one? There's one of them where like
one of them, yeah.
The two of them go on it.
But they gave the security guard his own show. You know, the big baldy cunt.
No.
Yeah, the Steve Wilco show, and it's the exact same thing.
No.
Yeah. These shows are so rinse and repeat. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's like
how do they find all these fucked up people?
It's pretty easy, man. They're in America. It's massive.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not going to take a lot. Like, you can walk 3 houses down and find somebody else that's just as fucked up.
I suppose.
Like, it's not difficult, man. The one that blows my mind is how many fucking judge shows are there?
Yeah.
Why is there so many judge shows? And none of these people are judges.
No.
That's the other thing. None of these people actually have, like, the legal recourse.
They are not QCs at all.
To actually, like, hand out fucking terms or whatever they're doing. I know they're not putting anybody in jail, fuck's sake, but, like, when they're doing the whole, but
pay the guy back.
And, like, custody of, like, kids and shit, just, like, you don't have,
Did they do that?
Yeah. Just,
I've not watched enough of these things.
You're not the father. Oh, that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah,
like,
but, like...
You're just
that's just doing a DNA test.
You're just breaking somebody's
I could do a
heart.
DNA test now. Like, that's not fucking daft. Like,
it's just like breaking someone's heart, and then like you
then
can't.
they kill themselves and your TV show is cancelled.
Exactly. Like, you can't actually help them at that point because you've just destroyed their entire fucking life, and then you can't actually legally help them because you're not judged anyway.
Yeah, you're not qualified. You do not have the facilities, big man.
Oh my god! Right, go to the playlist.
Oh, is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Dead End Jumps.
Dead End Jones. Oh, do you know what I can talk about actually? Can we do? Can I do a stupid? What's it called? What did I call it before? Dorky minute.
Dorky minute.
A dorky minute. Mm-hmm. Fucking.
Don't do it, please. No.
Warzone 2.0, baby.
I knew this was going to happen. This is going to be the most one-sided conversation of all time. Proceed.
Bussin'.
Cool.
Playlist.
Nice. That was so much quicker than I expected. Perfect.
I mean, I did say it was, dorky minute.
I was giving you a minute and you took 15 seconds, my friend.
I mean, that's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, you've seen some of your fucking pics. Cool.
You better not be thinking any shit about my pics, dude.
No, they are the fire. So these songs that I put on this week, there's no real stories behind them. We do a little like pub quiz that we.
This is a story.
Yeah,
like you've just said. There's
but there's no stories behind each song.
Right.
But we do a pub quiz on a Monday, and the last round's always a music round, and the guy was like, "Oh, I don't know if you're gonna like the last round this week because it's like mid-2000 indie songs," and I gave everyone a bit of a smile because I knew that was my round. Because I don't know, like I didn't think that I liked it as much as I did because I knew every single fucking song.
Every fucking question, he knew the answer to them all.
I cleaned up.
What I said was, right, there was so many songs in that round that I could actually like sing along with them because they're like so goddamn overplayed, but I never would have been able to tell you the actual artist that sang it. Like, if you told me there was a band called the Cortiners, I would have told you to get fucked. Call them the Buccaneers. I've never heard of it.
I got 19 out of 20 correct, but technically I got 20 out of 20. I just hit the wrong button. That's what's most annoying about it. Really, really pissed me off. And I think if I've done the maths, if I had got that one right, if I'd hit the right fucking button, we would have won.
Yeah, we would have.
Because we came third.
And there was only, 7 points in between us and top?
Yep. I nearly strung myself up when I got home. I was inconsolable. So the first song I put on is unfortunately the song that made us lose. The first song is Let's Dance to Joy Division by the Wombats.
Right. In your defense, you were moving the phone.
Yeah.
And in doing so, like, the thing is when you hit it's all done on the phone because it's interactive, and when you hit your answer, you can't undo it before the time runs out.
Yeah.
So in your defense, you moved the phone because you knew the answer, and you just hit a button by mistake.
Yeah. It's so frustrating, man. It's so... it's been keeping me up at night a little bit. Like, I'm proper bummed out about it. We'll never do that good ever again. 19 out of 20 correct. Me.
Nah, you got 20 out of 20 correct.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually matter. Because...
It does to me.
Didn't do it right. Anyway, I do actually genuinely love the Wombats.
Yeah.
They're a band that I am not ashamed about liking.
No.
Not that I'm ashamed about liking any of these bands, but I love this. I remember going to see them in the academy when I was like 15.
That's dope.
And I remember so vividly that the girl in front of me had like blonde hair that was clearly bleached, not toned, fried.
Oh, fuck.
And like backcombed to fuck. Because it was still in like the big hair phase, like,
yeah.
sweeping fringes.
Yeah.
And I remember her hair smelled burnt because she just kept like throwing it back in my face. And I was like,
why is she throwing it back?
because she was like dancing. Like she was just like moving her head around and I was just like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why am I having a stroke? No, her hair just smells burnt. But they're a really fun band. They still are. They still release music. It's weird.
Do they?
Yeah, they had like a big song on the TikToks.
Nice. I think the first time I ever heard the Wombats is I've got a funny feeling they were on a FIFA soundtrack.
Probably back when FIFA had really good soundtracks that were all just mid 2000s.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's where it came from. Maybe because I played a lot of FIFA when I was younger. Like maybe I just got into.
Probably.
That makes so much sense.
Or like games of that era. Like, did you play like Madden and shit?
I didn't play Madden until I was a lot older.
Right.
But no, like FIFA definitely had banging soundtracks back.
Yeah,
in
it
the
might
day.
have had like Old Kings of Leon shit and stuff.
Old Kings of Leon. It had like Block Party. It had the Caesars. Had Hard-Fi was the other one.
Fucking Block Party, man. Oh, I love that album. Is it, what's it called again? The one that's got like the white cover.
The Silent Alarm.
Silent Alarm. Yeah. That's such a fucking good album.
They're just a fucking great band. Like,
so good, man.
Amazing. But anyway, they're not the Wombats. So the next song I put on is Fuck Forever by Baby Shambles, which is just... okay, there are stories behind every single one of these songs.
Yeah, do it.
So I remember going to like my childhood best friend's house. Like, so he lived... You know, like where my mum and dad is, like that wee alleyway, and then his house is to go the opposite direction. He lived across there.
Right, okay.
So not far at all.
Yeah.
And he was my best mate in the world.
Yeah.
And I see him every now and then nowadays. And I remember one day he just fucking disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck? I chapped to his door. Nah, it's not Sean's mum. Like, what the fuck? And that was it. I had never heard from him ever again. Because it was before mobile phones and all that kind of stuff. Like, I was a genuine kid.
What, he just moved?
Yeah, he just moved. And then I went to secondary school and he was there. And I was like...
It's like, cunt.
I was like, what the fuck?
Where the
What's
fuck
going
did
on
you
here?
go?
And I was like, where the fuck did you go? You just disappeared out of my life for like 5 years. What the fuck is this? And he was like, oh, we moved to the high flats.
What, just across the road?
Yeah, I was like, you had to cross one road to come to my house. Like, what
You
happened?
could have come and fucking rang my doorbell, dude.
But we got back, we became friends again. Like,
Yeah.
Through going to high school. And
Oh, is this where all your abandonment issues come from?
maybe. Oh, no. Yeah, so he ended up always like throwing these mad house parties in his
Nice.
mum's flat.
Nice.
And it was around about the time when these bands were like blowing up. So
Yeah,
it was just
yeah.
always like indie stuff. It was like Arctic Monkeys and Baby Shambles. Libertines,
Yeah.
like basically the same band, but like with different
Just a
fucking
different
members.
accent. That's all it is.
Yeah. But yeah, Fuck Forever by Baby Shambles was always one that I remember like being like, as soon as it came on, everyone was like annoying the neighbours, even more so than we were. Oh, so much fun, man. So much fun. I do miss those times a little bit.
Yeah.
The next song is also from that same era. It's Men's Needs by The Cribs. I just really like this song. Johnny Marr joined them for a little while.
Oh, really?
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Johnny Marr just does what he wants, man. He's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's the only sound one. Next song doesn't actually have a story to it. I just really like this song. It's called Two Doors Down by the Mystery Jets. The music video was very 80s. They were all wearing like bright coloured blazers and like big massive shoulder pads.
Amazing.
And he had like a curly fucking Jerry Curl mullet thing going on.
Yeah.
It It is cool. I love that song. I think they just brought in new music as well, but I don't really care enough to go and listen. The last song is by We Are Scientists. It's called The Great Escape. I was really torn between two songs. I got this one and I got another one called Cash Cow. And I wasn't sure which one I wanted to put on.
Yeah.
But The Great Escape's just got a really cool beginning, you know? Like, that was enough for me. I was like, yeah, the intro works.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So I just stuck it on. Like, that's... Yeah, so not all of them have stories. 2 of them have stories. And they're good stories. And good songs.
Very good. Right. Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm just not prepared ever. Like, I get so engrossed in listening to you talk about them, and then I forget that I also then need to do it. So the first one I put on is a song called Birth of the Economic Hitman by Circa Survive.
It's just a nuts name for a song, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too long.
Way too long.
It's too fucking long, man. Genuinely, the only reason that this went on here is just because it like came on shuffle when I was listening to music on work, like when I was working yesterday.
Sometimes that's good enough a reason, just to be reminded of a good tune.
And it was almost like I genuinely forgot how much I like that album. What's the album? Violent Waves.
Did you know Anthony Green was on heroin?
Yeah.
I didn't know this until lately.
Yeah.
How unfair is it that he can still sing that good and look that handsome? Not fair.
We should maybe clear up. I don't think he is right now.
No, he was.
Yeah, like I think.
How many like ex-heroin addicts do you know that look banging?
I don't know many, to be fair.
Well, not personally,
I couldn't
of.
name any other ones. Like, who else in the public eye that I would know has been a heroin addict?
Pete Doherty was pretty into his heroin, wasn't he?
I don't know what he looks like now, though. Fair enough.
Oh, he looks like a man down the pub. That's all I need to say.
But that album, man, like, I get into Circa Survive, the album before, I think it was, the one with, like, Strange Terrain and shit on it.
They're a band I've not listened to very much, but I know that I do like the song...
You like is it Get Out, right?
Yeah, Get Out, that's the one. Or something. The Greatest Lie, that one.
Yeah.
On Letting Go on that album.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that song just like popped up on shuffle yesterday, and I was just like, I forgot how much I fucking love this album. And yeah, he's just got an absolutely incredible voice. He's actually bringing out an album with the guy from My Chem.
Oh, Frankie Aero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The LS Dunes or something they're called?
Yeah.
I've not actually listened.
It's supposed to be super weird and electronic and experimental.
Fair enough. I might listen to it. I'll see how I feel. The next song I put on is an instrumental by Alchemist.
Dope.
It's called Dissipating Ink. This was another one that popped up on just like shuffle yesterday, and I felt myself like it got me in the zone for like figuring something out that I was working on.
Sometimes all you need is a beat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people listen to that fucking like lo-fi beats to study to or whatever. Like,
oh, Lo-Fi Girl.
Whatever. Like, I know that stuff's really cool, but like, just a beat, just I'm like, I'm in it. This is it.
Yeah, like I've got an instrumentals playlist that I put on after this came on, so it's got like
cool.
Metal Fingers, Alchemist, instrumental
You're
stuff.
gonna have to send me that.
Cool. It's got like some Madlib stuff. Who else is in there? Like, I don't know how you say it. Is it Saib? S-A-I-B?
Saib.
Got a lot of his stuff in there as well, and it's like, yeah, it is good to just like find it on shuffle and just like let it play out.
Yes, please, I need that.
The next song I put on, right? I guess this is the one that you were like eyeing up.
Curveball, yeah.
How is this a curveball?
Because it is a curveball.
What you excuse? Right, I put on Anthem, "We Are the Fire" by Trivium. How is that a curveball?
Because it's off the worst album.
Fuck you, dude. Are you actually trying to tell me that The Crusade is their worst album?
Yes.
Are you
and that is
fucking
arguably the worst song on that album.
Are you fucking shitting me, dude?
But I love that song. I remember the music video for it was them breaking into like some fucking mansion and then having
like a house party.
A house party, and there was like flames and shit. And he was playing a white Dean like Explorer type guitar.
Yeah, and that was when he grew his hair out.
Yeah,
and he looked fucking amazing.
I might have to listen to that album again.
It's so good.
I don't believe you, but like
I still fucking love The Crusade. Like, obviously, what was the album before?
Ascendancy.
Ascendancy was like the album that everyone got into Trivium because of.
Because it's amazing.
Because it's so good. But people shat on them when they brought out the Crusade because it wasn't as like heavy.
Because it sounded like Diet Metallica, which I would love, but they didn't do it right. It sounded like a parody. It sounded like if Weird Al Yankovic did a fucking like Metallica album.
That probably is recorded somewhere.
I will find it.
Nah, I love that song and I love that album. I stand by it. And I know that my brother will stand by it as well because he had so many stickers of that shit like all over our house. The Crusade is a fucking great album. Okay. Next song I put on is the new Obituary song, which I just wasn't expecting. It has like a almost like it has like a very commercial like bouncy riff. And I fucking love it, man.
Just like a Nickelback riff.
So good, man. I wasn't expecting Obituary to like have new music. They have an entire new album coming out in January.
Wow.
And if this is like anything to go by, like I'm fucking stoked.
They're playing next year, are they not?
Are they? Like here?
Pretty sure they're playing with Trivium.
What?
Hold on. Let me just find it.
Cool. When can I get a ticket? I'll just need to ask Trivium to only play stuff from the Crusade. Please. I'm not listening to anything after that. Like, I think I tried listening to Shogun. I was just a bit like,
that just doesn't even sound like it would be good. Like, it just really fucking doesn't. Where are we? Like, stop this. Just show me the tour poster. Don't show me every date. Trivium Band. There we go.
Trivium Band Glasgow.
That's not it.
I remember seeing Trivium play in the O2 Academy with Machine Head, and it was like the greatest night of my life.
No, Obituary I'm playing.
Oh,
sorry.
That would have been class.
Sorry.
Anyway, next song I put on is a song by a band called Fuming Mouth.
Okay.
And the song is called Burning Hand.
Also, the artwork looks very similar to the Obituary one.
To the what?
The Obituary one.
Oh, it does? I never even noticed that. They're like right next to each other.
Nice.
But this...
Not like the same thing, but like...
Yeah, same kind of vibes.
Colours in that.
Yeah, same kind of vibes. This is very much like... It's like... End... But a gate creeper... Like... Fucking... So the guitars are so fucking loud.
Class.
Like sounds like it could have been recorded by Kurt Ballou. Like that kind of vibe. It's so fucking good. Like I just came across this album recently and I was just like, this is, I don't know how I've missed it. Like because it came out like fucking 3 years ago and I don't know how I've just like never known about it because it's like fucking right up my street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like so goddamn heavy, really fast at parts, but really sludgy in other parts. Like that's exactly what I'm fucking looking for, dude.
Nice.
And I also like, because I'm nosy when I find bands that I really like and I go on their Instagram and stuff, and I just found out that one of them just got cleared of cancer, which was nice to see.
Dope.
So good for you, man. I can't remember his name. Matt? I think it may have been Matt. Okay. Good for you, homie. I'm really proud of you. I like your band. You are really cool.
That's the strangest ending ever. So much weirder than usual.
Well, this has been episode 83 of the Dead End Friends podcast.
84?
And 84?
Yeah.
84, whatever. Recorded inside of the wonderful place that is Scope Spaces. Go onto your Instagram and just search Scope Spaces. Scope is spelled Skope. Look them up. Give them a follow. If you are like an influencer of some kind, come fucking record something in here because look at the fucking beautiful space.
Come do some tic-tacs. Like, let's go.
Do some tic-tacs. Maybe do a Q&A or some shit. Just do something in here, man. Just you know, come spend some time with the nice Scope family. Okay?
Nice.
Yeah, that's the end, man. I tried to do a sign off and then fucked it.
Well, thank you very much. We love you. We got a tree.
Bye, tree.
Bye. Yeah, well, we love you. Bye. I love you too.
Love you too, man.